Hi, my name is Mr. Roboto 8823.
And thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see by the title, I am a self-proclaimed Persona veteran. I started with Persona 5 and Royal, and then I backtracked and I played Persona 4 Golden, and then I played Persona 3 Reload, and that came out earlier this year. So now I gotta play the latest game from Atlas, Metaphor ReFantazio. I plan on playing through the whole game and uploading it, so expect a lot of long videos in this series, so I hope you're into that sort of thing. And also, some of these videos are going to be recorded live on my Twitch, Mr. underscore Roboto underscore 8823, which is linked on my channel. Thank you so much for choosing to stop by and give this a watch. Let's get right into it. Oh, that's probably important.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
How do you not immediately distrust the guy who pulls up with that when the king's been murdered? And smiles like that. I mean, me personally, I can already tell just like 100 hours of my life at least are gone now because of this game. Thanks, Atlas. You've done it again. Yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna speed run this prologue, because I've kind of already played it before. No, I don't want you to fetch data. But thanks for asking.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
It's just me.
You are,
just a little
please
me.
Tell me, does our world pique your interest?
Yes, very much.
Pardon
Actually.
my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Does anyone really know who they really are? But, oh, wait, I gotta do this. Can I do a period? Is that enough? Oh, I can. Well, there you go, that's who I am.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
The music is loud, but he's kind of quiet.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Okay.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? No. Not at all. I mean, everything at some point was just a fantasy. Just a thought in someone's head. Not
More
always.
than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe.
Sure is.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Then you lack imagination, my friend.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
See, now you're spitting.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Let it begin. Oh. Every time I play one of these games, it's a constant in the middle of a... It can be changed later on. Let's try hard for now. I feel like being a little reckless. I wonder who's the protagonist here.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us?
Drip.
And if you're against us...
An igniter? Ugh, Don't think just one of those.
Come on. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Oh god, I'm a wimp. Except when it comes to my book.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! That's all to get stuck like us.
Look at how fast she is. And she was just, what, gonna sit here and watch everybody get robbed?
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
I like the philosophy there. That was so uncalled for. Kick my ass down a fucking mountain for no reason. Whatever, dude. But it's cool down here in this canyon. Memorandum, what do we got? Magic igniters, a tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To use or own them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test, with some exceptions, such as those serving the state army. Igniters can be costly depending on power and specifications, and purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. It's pretty much like magic wands or staves. Gauntlet Runner is just the semi-automated magic-powered vehicle. Yeah, you just travel on it. Cool. Sanctism is the religion. Monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty. A religion of majority across the United Kingdoms. Oh, God. That's why people keep getting stabbed. We're in the UK. Its sanctors preach that uttering the prayer closeri with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is a state religion, and the Sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs.
Aw, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us?
Yeah, you guy sounds like a jackass.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Yeah, and unfortunately my lame coat is still good, too.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
It'd be nice.
Are you alright?
You good, Gallica?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
Your wings look weird. It's throwing me off.
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Yeah, keep a low profile. I got it. Relax, baby doll. We good.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic controls. Right trigger while moving to dash, B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the mini-map to see which way to go. You can view tutorials you've seen before on the main menu.
Let's go.
New memorandum. Gallica, a fairy who accompanies Traveling Boy. I have a name, but alright. On his journey, doubling as his chaperone for a special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than Traveling Boy when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Magla's like mana. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she's a reassuring travel companion.
Stop!
Is there something close? Don't move.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Bay sight. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned my lesson the first time. I gotta just run.
Hurry!
Unfortunately, just because I carry a sword doesn't mean I know how to use it.
Look!
Look, a loading screen. The capital, Tepelin. There we'll find Lord
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Nope.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
Yeah, that's the one.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive.
Of course.
So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road.
What? The sun can go down on you?
You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts.
Hell yeah.
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Thanks.
The music is so loud. I mean, I'm about it, but it's so loud. Oh, shit.
Look.
Hey, look.
Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? Literally, if Ren Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving, trying to stay on this. I need to turn this music down just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean that much. The music is a banger, though. You toggle the dash. That's weird. I want this stuff. It's free shit, and I want it. Alright, I forgot the drums. Yeah, that guy looks fucking scary. Oh, and now he's looking at me. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
Yeah, this is bad. Those are the sandworms from
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all
Solo.
blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
So the sandworms just fucked off, I guess? Or maybe our boy's like real
By this
fast.
story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
A great seeker, bearer of fantasy and power. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. An epoch is an era. Little linguistic fact there.
Whoa, just look.
Look at those have dumb helmets. Well, now you can't see it, but they're being all lovey-dovey over there.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Wouldn't be a fantasy game
Let it
without
be known,
racism.
For misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead! Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Parapus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
Dude, we just got
Bless
robbed.
you.
We have nothing to give them.
Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here.
She's really
focus.
flinging them dogs around.
Right.
You gotta put those away.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Yeah, that's very likely. Not exactly super common. Oh, back to the memorandum. Parapus tribe. Tribe recognizable by their bestial ears and tail, and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin, not seen in the other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or for worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as recklessness. Magic is magic. You need a permit for igniters, which are required to use magic, so a lot of people don't use it. Except fairies, I guess they can just do whatever the fuck they want. Music and magic. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listeners to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music, as it is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield and is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society. These people have never heard, like, I need a hero playing while they're chasing down their enemies, ready to save a princess. Kingdom of Uchronia, a union of allied kingdoms, spans the Kingdom of Uchronia, the Principality of Oceania, the Principality of Monterio, Uchronia being the suzerain. Yep, I know what that word means for sure. With its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original king, Hythlodaeus, was this United Nations' first ruler and is often referred to as the Founder King. Let's go with Founder King. That one's a little bit easier to say.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
That guy's got a fucking bum walk.
Not that it's very balanced.
And then he's right there.
I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Ah, well, yeah, I look kind of dopey.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful.
No, he just caught a case of dagger in the chest. It's a little uncommon, but you know, it's...
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Yeah, these people suck at defending their royalty.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
This game has a lot more like diverse character models than some of the Persona games.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
So this is a little flashback. This is after the king was murdered, but before my character went here to the capital. What is it? Grand Trad or something? So the prince isn't actually dead. He's still alive. He's just cursed.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer
But nobody
can
knows
his
he's
body
still
hold
alive.
out?
Except these people.
No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
Sure.
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
That's my dog all laid up like that.
Anyway,
You gotta
getting
do
to the
something
capital
about
was
it.
only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative.
Hell yeah, dude. Do I get a fucking charger?
Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the
What I wanna
recruitment
know
center
is,
is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
how did Gallica come into the prince's service? I don't know a whole lot about fairies. It's gonna be the Elda, or the 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes. They are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the church. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. The Clemar, the Horned Ones, composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. Most distinctive features are the horns grown on both sides of their head, broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Ukrainian royal family are Clemar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clemars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. The Roysant, or the elf people, the knife ears, if you will. I guess in a world without dwarves, knife ears is like a term of endearment. One of the most populous tribes, second only to Clemar. Long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Resant women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clemar, and the 2 tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. And the Prince of Ukrainia, the son and heir to the throne of King... Why you gotta make me say it? Thelodius V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack on the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. You know, so that the guy who cursed him in the first place wouldn't have, continue to have access to him. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. Then we have Grand Trad, nation's largest city, capital of both the Kingdom of Ukrainia and the United Kingdoms at large, also referred to as a royal capital, known for solid ramparts. However, when the massive regolith Grand Cathedral was built, the building's grandeur became the new symbol of Grand Trad. Okay, that's the, triangular building. It's like a reverse pyramid.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press the right bumper to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas. Or so she thinks. Press up in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
Yeah, baby. Save that data. We save that data. That's 24 minutes of playtime already. I'm so fast. I don't need to be that fast.
Oh, come off it.
Come off it? God, the British are so funny. What's wrong with me being here, huh? The Elder wield devilish magic. Can you prove it? If you were so magical... Hey! You were so magical, I doubt you'd have it so hard in life. Fucking rude. Okay, you belong to the church. You're just random people. What's over here?
Whatever will I do?
That's terribly
Yeah, they're like angel people.
But what is there to do now?
That was an ordinary animal. Traces of something gargantuan crawling about. So many rumors concerning monsters in the wasteland.
That's not what I expected.
Claims there aren't
That's
any in the
terribly
royal
unfair.
capital. Well, we do have a speed run to get back to here. At least for the prologue.
Damn.
You're definitely a main character, so let's talk to you.
So you?
Elda, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude. Just mind yourself. The city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Does that bother you? I'm fine. Parapet's tribe or not, I can knock those fools 6 ways from Idol's Day. Okay.
Damn.
Let me talk to the shady woman.
Huh?
I guess I don't talk to the shady woman.
An elder? Here?
Yeah, right here. Right now I talk to the shady woman.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Not really my thing.
You're not even a little interested? This
Wow.
is military-grade stuff, right? Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
Yeah, you just have to have your bare feet out, apparently.
Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
We really do stick out like a sore thumb.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile.
That's impossible.
Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Might as well be naked and on fire.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
Looks kind of like a dude at the top. Like a rib cage and like a helmet. No thanks, I'm good.
No thanks.
What a shame.
How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
You saying that to me? That's rude.
You've really never heard of it? Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses
So it
incredible
looks like a
magic.
dude. There's like, he's got little legs. and-
World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
It's not my fault.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point,
White
though.
hair.
We'll need to be careful.
Pretty.
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Well, she approached me. I don't know what you want from me.
Let's head there.
Alright, let's fucking go. Oh, more stuff in the memorandum. Memorandum? Yeah, Magla's just mana. Royal Scepter, we just got the lowdown on that, and the Royal Magic, we also just had, yeah, I'm going to...
Give it a fold, I say. Who else could it be?
Wait, isn't...
Leave it out, mate.
In the church? I think this is a church.
Wow.
Royal funeral for His Majesty the King will be held at the Grand Cathedral. Naturally, His Eminence Forden will be in attendance as well. You may gather at the Grand Cathedral on the day of the event. You know, I never actually went this
Hey, mister! Elden rubbish.
Man!
It's a king!
Elden rubbish.
Hey, mister!
Like I said, not a fantasy game without racism.
Oh God, grant me guidance.
Leave it out, mate.
Eagleith Grand Cathedral. I was hoping they would blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but people here have sharper eyes than you thought. Yeah, well, I'm kind of missing the things other people have. I don't have horns, I don't have pointed ears, and no wings. You don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. I don't even know what, like, identifies me as an Elda. Is it the heterochromia? Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should just... Yeah, whatever.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
This right here, right? Yeah, here we go.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
Sure.
Good luck in there.
Get recruited in a time of need. I, like, have to be disabled, but not meet the requirements, right?
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
He is not a handsome man.
Perhaps your
nice
noble
mustache, though.
family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
How do you get that fat? Like in medieval times, it was a sign of
Lineage
nobility.
seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth.
This guy must be like the king's uncle or nephew or something.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Or will turn your arrogance to pit. What does that even mean?
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
This guy needs a fit check too.
I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost
Maybe I should have
cause.
bought the anniversary edition just to get a new outfit.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Bro's got shoulder pads sharp enough to slit throats. I guess he'll be an
gone,
ass.
and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
Wow, how incredible of you to notice that I'm an elder. How'd you know? Nobody's mentioned that before. I haven't heard that 50 times since I got here, and all I did was walk down one street.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Lovely. She is hiding behind me, and somehow it's working.
So, what brings you to enlist?
I'm here to do my duty, sir! Just so bored. Oh, I'm just so bored. There's freaking nothing to do. Dude, I'm 18, I'm an orphan. I need money.
I need the money.
Huh. Pragmatic, if nothing else.
In the charger.
But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved core? Any skills to speak of?
So this, what I pick, has an effect on my starting stats. It's not like a crazy. So this will give me more strength. That gives me higher magic, endurance, agility, and luck. I'm thinking maybe magic or in agility. I did magic in the prologue, and my magic was 7, and my strength was 4, and everything else was. I think I'm gonna go agility. Does that lower my endurance though, I wonder? I don't think it matters that much.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh?
I'm gonna mark my words, jackass. I'll be the one to kill you.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
So, I'd like to go with the canon names in these games. Well, all the Persona games I've played have had canon names for protagonists. This game doesn't. However, if you switch the language, it gives you a default name, and for the protagonist, in English, it gives you the default name of Will. That's what I'm going with. I think it's Will in English. It's like Wilhelm in German. It's like I don't remember what it was in Spanish. It was like some of the V, I think. Maybe Vaughn. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, Will is his name. It could just be generic, guy name.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
It's not like it matters. Everyone's just gonna say, "Hey, you," the whole time anyway.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
No promises.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
I've done the very hard task of getting enlisted. In a long line, guess we have no choice but to wait our turn.
Let's hurry.
We better get Alright.
Whatever.
Oh my god, this guy's actually here because he's bored. You listening too? Yes, sir. Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. I'm guessing Reeve is the currency. When a magic writer join the queue, I thought it was only gonna get you chewed out. Should he do voices for all the characters?
Whoa.
Are you enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or is there something you needed? Me and him are gonna be good friends. I'll get the whole story eventually. Something tells me he might be a protagonist. Or at least a like non-extra character. I'm sure you're wondering the same thing they were. If there's steak on the table at home, what earthly force could drag me to enlist in the Royal Army? Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Alright, dude. Oh, I talked to him instead of joining the queue. My bad, pimp.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? I wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Oh, I wonder what that word could be.
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Yeah, the priority is if you're at the front of the line, you're at the front of the line.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
And what exactly are you gonna do with 2 igniters, dipshit?
Brute force.
It's
crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Hold up, I got this real quick though. Like, what are you gonna do with? They both do the same thing, I promise you. They're the same low tier shit level gear. So what the hell is it goes around your neck? You're gonna wear 2 of them like a fucking idiot? You goddamn buffoon with your dumb purple blue beard. Fucking knife ears. Oh god, now the game's making me racist.
Care to say that again, boy?
Careful of his fucking shoulder pads. He might cut you with them.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Yes, sir.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Oh wait, except I'm supposed to be blending in, so I need to be demure.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. That'll just be nice.
You didn't have to do that.
God, I look like such a bitch.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it.
I definitely gotta have a shitty personality
Well,
to
see you
make
around.
up for it.
Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Well, I didn't even do anything.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic.
I was
To
a
an extent,
victim of
anyway.
racism, and now I'm being blamed for it?
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day.
Actually, wait, no, that wasn't
Now,
racism.
Newbies like you best
It was
focus on
just-
surviving.
Just because I was young. The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. Yeah, they look super lame. They must take many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous
Maps
to even
right or
chart the wilds,
Oh,
but this is
right.
full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Is there anything else in the memorandum? Magma crystals. Crystallized cluster of magma that forms naturally in places where high concentrations are left to fester. Though scholars have recently developed methods to create them artificially, the color of the crystals depends on the formation process and its impurities. High purity natural crystals are indispensable in producing high performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the crown as mining sites. Forden, right, he's Aestivum Forden, 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. Man, I thought they were like Christian up there, but okay. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism and as such is the leader of the crown theocracy. Despite hailing from the Roag tribe, rather than the more common Clemar or Roysant tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader of the moderate faction. In the recruitment, I know what a recruitment center is. Located in every city for people to apply to the army. For those without family or means, volunteering is a good way to earn money. So yeah, they're taking in people because these are times of turmoil.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again.
Okay.
First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
I bet if I stabbed you, canned cheese comes out. Like the spray cheese.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
I'll teach this dumb blonde pompadour fucker about pain. Slit his throat and watch the cheese come out.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right.
Why do I get a
know
bed?
you don't know what our contact looks like
What
yet.
are the, which of those guys are
but he'll know you
sleeping
by
on the
your sword.
floor? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but
He'll also know right away why we've come.
sucks for them.
And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look,
If you were sorry, you wouldn't have
have a
done it.
lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
So you're making it my
I'd
problem?
heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
You just gotta accept it.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
Well, it shouldn't be, but you know.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
Yeah.
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Yeah, racists are really, like, intelligent in their thought processes. So, yeah, that was a long time
That
ago.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Yeah, based on the picture, that best not be Earth, because no soul is born into discrimination, huh?
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
You would think.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
I really like her voice. This voice actress is...
Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
Like, I could listen to her talk for hours, I think.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
I'll have to watch a video later to see what the Japanese voices are like. So far, I like these English ones. Record the events thus far? Sure thing. That was at 24 minutes, now we're at 49.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
Kind boy. Cursed.
Reality
For what?
is much too
Bloodline?
cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne.
It's fucked up.
A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you.
And that's the kind of thing that takes, that can take more than just
Familiar
your own
words.
lifetime.
When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
See, this fit kind of goes hard. We got like the ancient Greek fit, and then he goes to tights and that stupid overcoat. Shit ain't right.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Why is it always the good people in the world who just incite these evil people against them? Wow. I guess that's sort of self-explanatory. But just, I mean, like, why does it people seem like they would have no enemies? It seemed to be catching bullets and curses and nonsense. Even the previous king, he wanted to do the same thing. He wanted to make the world a place for every tribe or every person, no matter what their tribe. And he gets stabbed in the chest in his bed. Like, I don't know. That dude looked motion sick. His face was all sweaty.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
God, that artwork is incredible.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination at the northern border fort. World map. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A. Oh, excuse me.
Let's see.
Grim Trad.
Let's see here.
It'll probably be a while before we go back.
Let's see.
Yeah,
That's where you want to go.
We spent last night there.
Hold on.
Let's see here.
Was the plan to camp out there tonight? The fort's just past it.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find him quickly. You know what? That's something I wasn't thinking about. This protagonist talks. Like, he talks in dialogue. I guess it's been a minute since I actually played one of the personas, but that is strange. Which I always thought was weird in the other personas, because like they talk a fair amount. So like, why not have those so those characters have voice actors? Why not just have them record voice lines? I mean, I guess because there's different options for what you could say.
Okay,
I got it. Let's go. Oh wait, anything in the memorandum? Fantasy novel. Is a memoir-style novel depicting a country with neither magic nor notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth, quite literally a fantasy world. But fantasy is just the power of imagination. What if I go back to... It changed it from Traveling Boy to Will now. That's cool. Northern Border Fort. I don't care. That's just a place. I don't really care. It's not even necessarily an important one.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idle's Day.
The Northern Border Fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory.
See, I would have read all that
Even
nonsense,
now,
and now this
soldiers
guy's
are
just
sent
thumbing
there
it
for
up.
its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
How did you fit in a trench?
Spare us this drivel.
You're like 2 men wide already, and trenches aren't really built for like people to be marching shoulder to shoulder.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A world with only one tribe.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
What if Alice is just like, yeah, here's one of your party members. He's wildly racist. Have fun with that.
So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps.
That'd be pretty funny.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
This guy, so he's a Rysant, which are like the elves. Where's he hiding his ears? You think he's got them like slicked back?
Nobody asked you.
Just in the back of his helmet there?
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Yeah, let's start a fight right in front of our captain while he's droning on, you dipshit.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Damn. All right, Will.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman.
Yo, I like that, Will.
Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
It's a private conversation, you fuck. Get out of here.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Hardia.
Nice to meet you, Stroll.
And you are?
I can't tell you. Yeah, that's not suspicious. It's a secret.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
You didn't say anything. You didn't say a word. Oh, Stroll. Leon Stroll, a young man of Clemar tribe, met at a recruitment center. Genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family, but seems to have complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent over-familiarity, Stroll doesn't seem to mind. Yeah, I don't really have a surname.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Brothers in arms.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
He looks like a ham. It's like, he looks like he... God, his belt is like pulling quadruple duty keeping those pants on him.
Is that a soldier?
His pants are fighting demons in the back, I bet.
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Look at him. He does look like a ham. A little line in the middle.
Stay on guard. It's
Sorry, there's a man dying. I should show some respect. He fainted.
Not one of
Not
mine.
dead.
Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
That's a nice face you're making, Claire. Let me make you make that face
Anyway,
later.
to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
He doesn't strike me as a healer.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your
His
fear.
Majesty is
Fight
kind of
with
fucking
pride,
dead.
And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
You know, people are always saying stuff like that, right up until they're disemboweled.
Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
I'll sign up for this shit.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
That helmet looks dope.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just over there. I don't see a fairy. She's with me. Well, we do a little bit of gaslighting. I don't see a fairy.
Fairy. I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me.
Well, if you'd stop talking, he'd think it was in his head.
And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
I thought if anything, a fairy would be well versed in gaslighting.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
She hides in my pants.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
Smart. He does have a good head on his shoulders.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
No idea.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right.
I'm gonna stop fight.
I'm with you.
It's not with an igniter. Stroll, a brave warrior fighter. My ability to read is incredible. A brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Got it. Oh, she's a little sword. Now, do I have access to... Oh, that's not... Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Here we go.
Be careful, our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally? Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
But whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Can I... Okay, just auto-saved. Poor. It's a great tragedy. Mage fire. I don't know what I'm doing.
This is...
A lot of dead people. And there's about to be a lot more dead people.
There it is. That's a human.
Yep.
Stand your ground! Charge it! Pursue!
Or we could fight like a little bit smarter. Just a thought.
We have to help the survivors.
You know, if our options are fight that thing or fight Klinger, I think we got a way better chance with Klinger.
Oh.
This is so horrific, so many dead. Grius, I hope you're safe.
Hurry.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find something to still draw breath. Yeah, unfortunately, these are all going to be dead men. That I can't check. None of them are breathing. I'm gonna go this way. I feel like I went this way before.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Stroll, buddy. Just had me locked in. He was like, where do you think you're going?
This is bad.
Get back, we've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. Smaller, but is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? Well, shit, right, baby? Blood and steel, right? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Only hope right now is to join forces. Strike as one. Would you not agree? Hell yeah, I do. I got a weird stance. I don't want to keep looking at that. With you here, we might just get through this. Oh, babe. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y at any time, but if you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to complete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning
Things
them.
will be fine.
This battle's out.
Better than I thought it would. When engaging in squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Press X to attack with your equipped weapon, or Y to use skills which consume MP. It's not like classic Persona music, but it still kind of goes hard. Performing an action will expend one turn icon. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. On hard, enemies receive an additional turn icon in most battles. Well, shit, I didn't know that.
Let's go.
Stroll has more health and more MP. He's just better than I am. Status? Oh, interesting. But my strength is lower than my magic, so I should...
Burn to us!
Oh, nice. He really just had to one-up me like that, though. I'm scared.
Even easier than expected.
Triumph. I know how to speak.
I think we got them all. All right!
We'll do somehow. We're alive and that's all I can ask for. Let's press forward, but we still can. There's something this way. Banana.
All right. How's that? We have the edge. This could be our chance.
Surely I can.
Through here?
Wrap this up!
Yeah, but this will still be
If I
stuck.
say so myself.
Only one left. Finish
Alright,
them
cool.
off and we're clear.
I think...
Burn to us!
Easy peasy.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Oh, I forgot I picked Agile. I thought I picked my Endurance 3. I should have... Oh my god, that's such a bigger deficit. If I did magic, my magic would have been 7, my strength would have been 4. So I got 3 endurance from that? That's insane. Well, I don't want to die.
That'll do it.
What the hell is that shit? I didn't go this way last time. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Be careful.
Is there even anything here? I got hit.
Brace yourselves.
Ow! Go down! You're forcing a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. Oh, if you're attacking it, doesn't. So we have...
Let's go. Burn!
Resist fire. Are you serious?
Good one,
Stroll
Stroll.
always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
Let's hurry on.
I think that's all of them.
How do I lock on? There's a way to do it. Let me see items. How many? I have a bunch of medicinal herbs. So I'm just gonna use some of those. Yeah, that's everything they have equipped right now, but I can't change any of it, so it doesn't matter. How do I lock on? There's a way to do it.
I don't think anything would be too tough.
Okay, this could be our chance. Guy. I won't hold back.
No, I'm just gonna...
A tough one.
Okay. That works too, buddy. Why not?
Next one will fall just as easy.
I think that's all of them.
I can't believe my endurance is so low to just have higher agility.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Survival medicine? Okay, this is worth. I can't believe I missed that in the demo. But here we go this way, and I go up here.
Wait.
Who's that fat bastard? He got an arrow in his blood.
Be careful.
Hey!
Dude, I'm surprised we catch you off guard. Sure good. Attacking an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Let's push through! This is our chance! Let's settle this quick!
Get in there! Finish them
Let's
off.
go! Fire!
The power of die hard!
It'd be a stun though. That thing is horrendous. It's like a Homo Oppo. His genus is literally Op.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
That'll do it.
That should come in handy.
Additional
Pocket
3
it.
more. Yeah, I get hell of a this. I am medicated.
Look.
Oh.
We have the edge.
Okay. Sure.
Still up.
Burn to us. Whatever, it's your MP, buddy. Unfortunately, until later, I can't turn him off of auto. I think I might be able to choose. Actually, I don't even think I can do that yet. Still breathing is badly wounded. Don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. The monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all the bloody hell. Yeah, well, now you're dead, idiot. I couldn't have done anything for you anyways, but it's my first one. I thought I saw something back there, but I guess not. Run. You're so young. A fresh recruit. Get away from me now. The thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. It's too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away. So his body's lying completely still. He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
Damn it!
God damn, Delta. I knew this fort was cursed. You were that order attacked. Hey. Calm down, it's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Be elder, I don't care anymore. I don't want... Damn it. Yeah, not my best work, but their breathing has stopped. There? I'm pretty sure it's... Well, you know, I guess I should assume it's gender.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
I keep all my items in my bunghole. They're safest there. I get into a pinch, I just squeeze the cheeks, bam, now there's medicine and glass inside of me. You're perhaps searching for someone, that's right.
I get it now.
Oh, that makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. What? Yes, the good reason is, look at that. See that? That's more interesting. The human scream.
Was that?
Sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. So I wonder if, since they're called humans, maybe there's some sort of tie to actual humans. Like, maybe humans come to this world on accident, they turn into those. Or maybe the Eldens turn into them. Eldian. You know, they turned into monsters. People hated them for it. Who knows? There's some twist in here, and I'm gonna figure it out. I know. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing the survivors takes precedence to the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Yeah, but first I want to get some more loot.
Let's give him a fight.
Can fucking Squirrel start? He does more damage than me. He literally has 20 less mana than me now. He's a goofball.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Okay, not bad at all.
But my magic just went up by itself. Okay. That's cool, so I wonder if it goes in order, so it's gonna be strength magic, and the next will be endurance. I want this to be... It just makes me feel better, at least having it. I got a broken igniter.
Okay.
Oh, look.
Let's give this all we've got. A little bit quick.
Burn!
Stop using fire, dog.
Always comes through.
Yeah, he's stunned. So it does take out. That's cool.
We're clear.
That it doesn't just be like, oh, I'm stunned, and then a turn later, and they're like, oh, I'm fine.
A tough one.
The power of fire!
Buddy, you got 15 MP. Can you stop?
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I think we're in the clear.
But that killed the other one too, I think.
Great
Let's see.
find. Keep it.
Yeah, I literally can't do anything about Stroll being a goofball. There's a way. I don't know. Is there anything in the memorandum? No. Not yet, at least.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
I hit B.
They'll
God
need more than this.
damn it.
Nice.
Oh,
Good.
7 evasion.
They could get you with that.
Oh, baby.
I won't hold back. Burn.
I'll use some fire on him.
Burn
Dude, please.
to us.
That sucked. He just got pissed off.
Still up.
Not done yet.
He can't use fire. He's literally out of mana. Okay.
Still fight.
You're. That's a joke, right? Oh, it doesn't end when I die? Well, Stroll's probably about to die, though.
What can I do?
No, he's still alive. That's actually incredible. That's awesome. It doesn't end when the player character dies. This game is peak. It's actually peak. Holy. Hey, you boys earned some of that. Stroll, that was awesome. Nice job. I should have used fire a second time, but I'm stupid. I also should have just initiated the squad battle instead. I screwed myself. Because once again, I'm stupid.
This battle's out. Let's take them all.
This I can just use sword attack.
A tough one.
Yeah, unscathed bonus.
The next one will fall just as easy.
From 1 to 2 XP, baby. That's what it's about.
Looks like it's not
That's
safe
what
yet.
we're doing it for.
Stay alert.
How's that? This is our chance. This could be our chance.
Okay, I killed his buddy and bro's just not paying attention.
You're here? I think I'm getting used to this.
That was the last of them.
We have the edge.
Straight up the
It's a
peak.
little quick.
There was 2 of them.
Still up.
It doesn't matter, they're stunned.
Not
Great
bad,
job,
if I say so myself.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Oh, yes.
There's no way I'm stopping here. Our usual tactics should work.
Begin.
I didn't even know that guy was in there. He scared me.
Try hard.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
And 2, does he lose a turn because he missed?
Even easier than expected. That was the last of them.
Yeah, that was weird. It's strange that dash is toggle, but I fuck with it. Sorry, brother. I can't save you, but I'll avenge you. It was just a bad moment. What happened to saving people? Oh, if I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Well, that's what happened to saving people. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. It's kind of the stupid thing to do, but I'm with you to the end, brother. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possible for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for? I won't let you die.
That's true, but
I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message, and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press it.
I'm heading out.
I mean, there's little I wouldn't do for the prince.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. The human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Give me a minute.
You're right.
Can I save here? Make sure we're prepared before we head in. I can't save. Alright, well, I'm good to go.
Ready? Yep.
Let go. Try not to do anything rash. Whatever. We'll be fine.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
I kind of like the mouths on the wings with the long purple tongues.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Kind of neat.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
The eyes are done. I'll awaken the power of my persona.
It was all.
We'll just have to make it work.
Oh, should I cut straw off? No, the mission depends on our survival.
Let's go.
Mage fire.
Vile monster. You're mine.
Ow.
Oh, please.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Yeah, well, I mean, it killed like a lot of people.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
And unfortunately, we're doing the same thing all those other people did and just charging it. Speed slash. Alrighty, gets 2 turns. Wait, didn't this thing get 2 turns anyways? The first time?
How is it this strong?
So does that just mean just like normal enemies will get 2 turns? What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this.
I'll distract it. You two run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
I got a whack-ass stance again.
Farewell. If you would repay me.
Will, you're ruining the moment. Stroll's about to give his life.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
Forgive me.
What?
Yeah, he's
no!
got put down.
Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism
I got it.
lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Persona! They really know how to just... They said, how can we self-harm to draw power out this time? And by God, they've done it again. Yeah, it's about to get real bad for that human. He is about to have a bad time. And I'm about to have a very good time.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Take a look at me. I think I found a way to fight back.
Scour! All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. What do you mean your own power? That is your own power, right? Ow.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by time.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
So,
Wind.
we use some wind down there.
The freedom
It
of a
only goes down by half. It didn't go down at all.
Scour. You hit their weakness.
Dude, he's still doing some crazy damage.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind.
Let's
Seeker. Got another spot too. Scour.
Ka-clang.
All right. How's that?
I can also heal myself.
Wait, what? It's healing?
That time really did 9 damage.
Eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Well, it looks like I can only target the apples right now. He's got another head wing. I can't target that. Should I heal first? No, he only does like 22 damage max. So for right now, I'm still fine. Oh, the 7 agility again! You can't do nothing about it.
Let's go. Scour. Still up?
Let's have another. Gosh, frenzied wings.
If we don't take out those apple things, you know, maybe there's something I...
Have Gallica knock down apples? Sure do.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance.
Now it cannot heal itself anymore. I don't need to heal myself. Oh, wait,
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Interesting. Also
I don't know
assist.
their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've got. Wind.
The old bread and butter. If it ain't broke. Yeah, I resist that.
Watch out! You're barely holding together. You're barely holding together.
You'll
Gotta heal
now
it.
stay to heal myself. 117.
Dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
So does it loses a turn because it missed? Is what it seems.
Scour.
Okay. It's interesting. Doesn't matter, brother. You don't do enough damage no more. Look at this baby. Dude, actually still. It just feels like a slugfest now.
Vitus power.
Scour.
A tough one.
Does luck affect critting at all? Or is it just... It's like item game, I think. Status. Can I see my stats? Oh wait, I can. Wait, how do I swap skills? What? Oh, can you swap their... That's interesting. Tetra Break. Tarukaja. That was not what I meant at all, but that's fine.
Wind.
There we go. Homo Borleo. You did! You stupid plant bitch. I got it up.
Not bad.
And then level up. Now this way is
stronger.
No, now agility did. Why is my endurance not? I thought I put this up to 5. Raises item acquisition rate, etc. That's super helpful. I think I want to do one more. Maybe luck and magic? Agility and magic? I want my magic up in this one. And I feel like in these games I end up using abilities more than like physical attack. So maybe I can do like a magic, agility, and luck build. I'll level up luck next. Next time I level up. What?
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice?
She said I was bound for the throne, but I'd rather see the prince on the throne. I don't know, rule anything? Ruling sucks. You could be an evil king who does whatever he wants, and then somebody wants you dead, or you could be a good king and like change shit for the better. That's really hard work, and then somebody still probably wants you dead.
And you! What was that power you used?
That was my persona. I mean my archetype.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... it was crazy.
It's crazy fucking cool. And Stroll's still alive.
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
So are there monsters other than humans out there? I mean,
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest.
Is that the whole? That's the whole message, that humans were the monster all along. Just like that Left 4 Dead 2 or that Left 4 Dead graffiti wall.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
Just need a moment here.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
I'm awesome.
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
People, Grius, Arvid Grius, a veteran Roag warrior and resistance member alongside Will and Gallica. He infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica was entrusted with delivering secret orders to him. Resonant vessels. When an archetype's power causes a transformation, the first stage is that of the heart becoming a metallic object of unknown origin. To activate the power, the wielder must announce their determination and their hopes for it into their newly made heart, which urges the body to awaken. This outcry is akin to the battle cries of heroes past, who were known to call upon archetypes in the face of danger. It could be said that this transformation makes the wielder an ideal version of themselves. That is a pretty damn cool transformation.
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time.
Yeah, it's because that motherfucker I got robbed.
Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
I would not know.
Is that a real question?
Dude, what do you want from me? I live like on the fucking boonies.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself.
Angry eyes.
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is
People are
cunning.
stupid.
He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Yeah, maybe we should have just been talking about political assassination in front of a stranger.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're off.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true.
You're a fool to give yourself away, is what he said.
I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Stroll is insane, and I absolutely
Look,
love it.
Grius,
It's exactly
he saved
what
our
we need.
lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
That doesn't save the prince from the death's curse. From death's curse? Okay. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. That's very high rank. I'm assuming that's
Luis will also be.
That's the plot right there, right?
If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Rias, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Let's...
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived.
Oh, human? Oh, Luis. Oh, mage. Term for those who have good command over magic. Formally, it refers to those who have achieved a national qualification to professionally use magic. However, as many commoners have difficulty discerning those who are formally qualified, this catch-all term rose to prominence. Is it like you pass theoretical tests and then they give you, I don't know. Luis Guillaburn, a Clemar, royal army officer of great renown, who managed to become nobility at an exceptionally young age. He possesses extraordinary skills as both a warrior and an archmage, but even more highly regarded are his capabilities as a military strategist, for which his superior insight and grasp of psychology set him apart. Yeah, I mean, he seems to display some psychopathic tendencies. His faculties as a young soldier were so shrewd that his own allies came to grow wary of him, calling him a monster in the making. Hidden village, whose name and location are kept secret from the world. The prince, afflicted by a curse, is being sheltered and receiving treatment there. Here. This is also where Will and Gallica were issued their secret mission. The prince's assault. Assassination attempt on the prince 12 years ago. Assailants infiltrated the palace to attack the prince as he was sleeping, catching royal guards by surprise with their sudden appearance within the secured grounds. Though these loyal guards gave panic chase, they ultimately made a cataclysmic blunder. Not only did they allow the prince to be harmed, they failed to capture the assailants or even ascertain their identities. Unless they were in on it. Farsight mirror, it's like a FaceTime. It's like Skype. Lingering malevolent magic sustained by the prince during his assault 12 years ago. Can we not call it his assault? Call it an attempt on his life. I don't like assault. It's got a weird connotation. Time of the incident, great minds from all over the country attempted to break the curse, yet none were successful. Those who can see the flow of magla say it resembles poisonous briar vines entwined around the sleeping prince.
The brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
I like the idea of humans as just packs of wild, ravenous beasts.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters.
We'll probably find out along the way.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the
No
ceremony.
matter what he is, he's still a man. And you slip a blade into a man's back. You give a man back shots and he's going down.
He will die by my hand.
Somehow I doubt that, Grius, but it's good to have wishful thinking. Or I should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Well, this seems to be... Oh, wait, let me grab this. Yeah, let me get my gold beetle. Somebody will want that. I think that's all that's around here. So, that's going to be where I'm going to call it for now. So far, this game is a lot of fun. I want to play it forever. So, I don't really know what to say. So, run the outro. Hey everybody, thank you so much for staying till the end of the video. Whether you liked the video or not, please let me know, as feedback would be greatly appreciated in the comments. If you did like the video though, please stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time.
Domo arigato.